fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 23rd of December 2022, and I hope you are keeping well and enjoying your Friday and preparing for the Christmas weekend. If you have Christmas here in Bangkok, we don't really have such a thing, unless you want to have it by yourself, of course. I mean, it's not a celebration, a public holiday or anything like that when it's not the weekend. Of course, it is the weekend, so we don't have to work anyway. I see The Guardian this morning was offering some kind of new word game, some kind of challenger to Wordle, but when I clicked on the link, it went to a blank page, so that was an ultimate fail from them. Although I did read yesterday they were having trouble with possible ransomware attacks, so let's hope they're not suffering from that kind of problem. Before we get on to the Guardian's hard level Sudoku puzzle, which yesterday was really tough, needed an X-wing from me to finish it off. I wanted to just talk about countering our own prejudices and fears and stuff like that. You know, very often when you see a news story, it catches your imagination. It makes you think about something. In particular, the story about Tesla has been in the Guardian for the last couple of days about a car crash in California. There was a pile-up, and the person in the car said that the Tesla was on full self-driving mode. So when you read a story like that, you suddenly go, "Oh, wow! That means, you know, Teslas must be inherently dangerous and accident-prone, and we can never allow self-driving cars and stuff like that." But we have to bear in mind statistics and things like that. I thought I'd do a quick search for how many car accidents there were in San Francisco on the same day, and I found at least 3 fatal accidents. One in Belmont, 4-car collision where a woman died. One in Napa, where a man walked into traffic, apparently was struck by traffic, and one in Brentwood, where the driver was killed and 2 people were injured, and that was all on the same day. So just that one accident out of 4 on that particular day. Now, of course, I know that the number of self-driving cars is quite few compared to human-driven cars, but we can expect, and there definitely will be fatalities in car accidents in cars driven by themselves. But in the long run and over time, actually, we're going to find that the AI improves and that the cars get better at driving themselves. And eventually, statistically, they are going to be safer than humans. They really are, statistically, but not, of course, accident-free. I mean, you know, so we have to be careful that every time we see a story like that, we don't suddenly jump and become reactionary, knee-jerk type person and say, "Oh no, we must never have self-driving cars." Anyway, that's my thought for the day. Oh God, now I usually do book at bedtime, Sudoku at bedtime. Now I'm doing thought for the day. I'm turning into Radio 4. What's going on here? All right, let's try and get on with the game of Sudoku. I haven't looked at the grid since I started chatting to you. I was reading from a sheet of paper about those fatalities. And okay, I was just getting a message to apologize for something. That's okay. I'm going to start with this hard level game from The Guardian with 6s, and that is going to be placed like that. Okay, so now left for this column we see 1, 5 and 8, and I spy with my little eye the 5 and the 8 in this row, so that has to be a 1. Now that's going to lead me nicely on to the next step, which are the ones blocking down with a 1 across here, and therefore putting a 1 into that square there. My voice has recovered mostly, I think, from yesterday. I certainly slept quite well, and so had several hours without speaking. And today I have no speaking engagements. Apparently, I just, before coming online, I got cancellation, work cancellation, cancellation of money, cancellation of work. Merry Christmas. What was I going to say? But yeah, anyway, that'll give me a chance for my voice to be resting today. Except for when I play Sudoku, of course. Right, and now along this particular row here, we are lacking 2, 6 and 7, I do believe. And so guess what? Now we've got the 2, 6 nicely hitting this target here, and therefore giving us a 7. Okay, now, some people won't be enjoying the way I play this game, I think, because I'm doing it in a kind of find the hole game as opposed to additive, subtractive rather than additive. But what's missing in this block now is 4, 5 and 9, and we now have the 4 and 9 in this column, and therefore that's got to be a 5. Now we can say 5 blocking across like so, and our 5 down here. There you go. Well, I've spotted 4s up here, and I see 5s in that column as well. 4 and 5, but that's it so far, but it might be useful later. Oh, oops. I forgot to fill in the top bit here. Mustn't do that, must I? Somebody will be really angry. Right, we'll get the 8 here. And then we'll have these 8s blocking up. By the way, doesn't it feel like a nice slow game today? I'm not in a hurry. I don't have any kind of, urgent work concerns. And as I said, no speaking engagements or anything like that today. And so any work that comes in will be kind of urgent work on the computer, but nothing that I can't do silently, and hopefully not too urgently. Nothing will be life or death. So I can just take it easy today and play these games at a nice unhurried pace. I know people like to play them as quickly as they can sometimes, but that's not, I don't really feel that's the right way to play Sudoku. But just and as I say, the time reporting I think is useful just to give us an idea of just how easy or difficult you found the games. That's my own opinion of it. Anyway, we've got 9s blocking down here as well. So let's place a 9 here. And now we know that 9 blocks that square. So that is our 9, and this will be our 4, as previously worked out. Now we have 4 blocking across here, and we have 4 up here, so that puts 4 into one of these squares, blocking across here with a 4 here. Oops, there you go, 4 there. We have ourselves 5s across these 2 rows. So let's put a 5 there. We have an 8 blocking up here, so here's the 8, and then a 1 blocking across here, so here's the 1, and here's the 6 to finish. Let's have a look up here and see what's missing. We are still lacking a 2 and a 9, and so we have our blocking 9 here, so that's where the 9 will go. Oh, look at that diagonal line of 9s. It's like you could ski down there, and I believe you're having a lot of snow in, seems like a blizzard or something like that is on the way in the US, I think, and maybe some parts of Europe. So if you are fighting snow and cold weather, good luck to you, and possibly in Canada as well. Ooh, just mentioning the word makes me feel cold, and I don't like being cold. So missing here and here, I believe, are 3 and 5. We've got the 5 blocking up here, so here's the 5 and here's the 3. Nice and unhurriedly place it. 3 is one of our missing numbers up here, along with 1. Right, so let's seek elsewhere. What do we know? We know that our 5s block up here like this, and up here like this. And so we can place a 5 there, then the 5 across here, and up these 2 columns here will give us the final digit 5. We have 5s everywhere. We are over 5'd. We have 9 across here, and we have a 9 going up here, so here's the 9. 9 down here, come on, mouse, get it together. 9 across here, so here's a 9. That was the final digit 9. Weirdly enough, I thought I'd already finished the 9s. No, it was the 5s that I've finished. 9s are now finished. My apologies if I said something to mislead you earlier. I can't remember. It was only a couple of minutes ago, but that's how forgetful I am. I can't remember what I said a couple of minutes ago. I wonder if we ought to have a look at the digits one by one and see what's still easily grabbable, if anything. Yep, we've got 2 blocking this square here, which is going to put 2 into one of these 2 squares here, blocking here. Or actually, I already said 2s were in those squares earlier on, didn't I? 2 and 6 are here. Oh, by the way, 2 and 6 is half a crown. I do apologise. I misled you the other day. I said 2 and 6 was a tenner. A thoughtful commenter, viewer of the channel pointed out quite right. A 6pence was called a tenner in pre-decimalisation. Pre-decimalised currency, I should say, when we had pounds, shillings and pence, or LSD, weirdly enough. Yeah, of course, and I'd completely forgotten, but it was a long time ago. In my defence, I think decimalisation, I think it was 1971, wasn't it, when it came in? Good grief. Anyway, 2's block all of these squares here, so 2 goes there. Halt, 2 goes there. Now 2 across here, here's the 2. 2 blocking down here and 2 across here. Gives me a chance to put the 2 like so. And now let's investigate what's missing from up here. I know one of them is a 3, so the other number is a 4. 4, there we go. So 4 there, 3 there, 3 blocks across here. Here's the 3, and 1 finishes off that particular block. Noisy motorbikes. But if you live in Bangkok, or if you visit Bangkok, you'll notice the sound of motorbikes the whole time. We love them. Because our traffic is so bad, motorbikes can get you from place to place when you need to be somewhere on time. But they are also likely to kill you, unfortunately. Swings and roundabouts, fellow Sudokans, swings and roundabouts. Right, here's the space for an 8. Two blocks this square here, and we don't have a 2 in this row yet, so let's place it there, and let's finish this row with a 3. Not much more to go now. Just a matter of looking around and picking off the low-hanging fruit, I suppose. Like this, 4s. Blocking down here and across here, there's a 4. 3 blocks all the way down here, so this has to be a 3. And the last number here is a 7. Now I know this is 2, 6 because I've said it since the beginning, and so therefore that has to be our 3. Then 3 up here, 3 down here, 3 in that square there. We just need something to fill in this column. The something that we need is a 7, I believe. And now, of course, we can finish off here with a 6. 6 blocking down here. Here's the 6. Here's the 2. 2 down, 2 hop, and 2 across. So 2 in that square there. Almost nothing left to do. Almost nothing left to do. We have missing from here. We are looking for 7 and 4. So we got the 4 blocking up here. So here's the 4. Here's the 7, and 7 blocking down here now. So here's the 7. Here's the 1. 1 blocking up here. Here goes the 1. 1 blocking up here. Here's the 1. The last number here is a 4. And 6 finishes off today's hard level grid. I knew it was going to be. Well, I didn't know, but I suspected, since we had a hard game, an actual hard game yesterday, I suspected that this one would be easy, because generally the Guardian doesn't have 2 really tricky hard level puzzles on consecutive days. Right, anyway, I'll be back definitely today because I've got plenty of time to be playing Sudoku. So see you later. Bye bye.